outtalk.co.uk, where you can get your thoughts, opinions, and basically argue with other Wednesday fans about Wednesday. Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Norwich City review. Now, this is another team on form, so let's see if we can break their form. That'd be fantastic, to be fair. But we are, at the minute, still no clean sheet. Still got this whole issue with injuries. We've got the likes of Hooper, just had an up. Winnall's had a setback. But we have got the likes of Fortier and Matthias will be back after the international break, which is slightly irritating because you kind of would love to have Fortier back for the United game, but it's not going to happen. So this week was interesting because in the press conference that Josh did, he basically said to people who have been asking the question, there are no contract disputes about people being played, there's no injury problems, and it's a simple fact, he wants to bring the age of the team down. We've got an old team, like he said, older players take a lot longer to recover, and that's his decision. And all these people saying, oh, it's Chansiri got to be saying, he got to do this. Josh Lukai left Stuttgart 4 months into a job because the owners were telling him who he should and can't play and this, that and the other. I don't think he would be taking any prisoners if that was the case. He would basically turn around and said, I'm gone, bye, like he did at Stuttgart. So anyone who's got that whole situation where they think it's that, do your research. The team news today is Dawson, Palmer, Omar, Pelapousi, Fletcher, Bannon, Leeds, Newhugh, Reach, Poodle, Penny. Subs are Walsmith, Bot, Thornley, Baker, Hector, Preston and Zhao. Now, last time we played Norwich at home, we beat them 5-1. That was the day after he got his hat-trick, last game of the season. Could we do something like that today, minus the 1 goal for them? Because that would be fantastic, because this clean sheet issue is going to keep rumbling on and on and on until we get one. But we need to get a win, start getting some momentum going, and go from there. But hopefully we can get all 3 points today. Right, that was a very lively first half. Well, the first 6 minutes really was lively for Wednesday and Norwich. So basically we missed a great chance by Onama. Guys it over the bar. They have a penalty and you're thinking, oh, we're not going to have this clean sheet then. This is it. That's done for today. But Dawson saves it. And to be fair, it was a poor pen by them. But he saves it and that's all that matters. Now, we played some okay football and we had some chances. Newhugh had a great chance. Onama had another good chance and wasted it. Bannon had a shot where Cool saved. We've been the better team out of this game. And it does remind you a little bit of the Middlesbrough game. So let's hope we don't do anything silly here in the second half. We have looked better, but we've just not taken our chances well at all. If we take our chances, we could be winning this about 2 or 3-0. But we haven't done because we've been that poor in that sense. We need to play a little bit better in the second half, keep the ball a little bit more. Onama have been poor, he's given the ball away a lot. They have a chance to try and win a penalty again. And it's a soft one, he goes down trying to claim that Palmer pushed him and Palmer didn't do anything really. But the real thing that you've got to take away from this game so far is how shit the referee had been. He has been diabolical. He's been blowing up left, right and centre like he's got a new whistle and he wants to test it out. He's not been able to give the game a chance to flow. And you've also had that issue, there was a booking for Bannon and one of their players and nobody knew what it was for. He stopped play but gave the free kick to Norwich. Referee had been diabolical today and it's one of those things where you don't want to always have a situation where it's the referee's fault, but he's been poor. But if we can improve on in that second half and go from there, it'll be great. But we need to start taking our chances. If we don't, it could be one of those games where we remind me of a little bit of the QPR game of such, that we just didn't take our chances. We're on top for most of the game and then it came to nothing. So let's see what happens and hopefully we can get all 3 points and the win in the second half. Well, I can't defend that second half at all. Absolutely poor by us, and that's an understatement. We were shambolic at the back. They get 1 goal, and it just goes on to snowball from there. 6 minutes later, they get a second.
they get the third, and a player that hasn't been on the pitch that long gets 4. We were so bad. Confidence has gone from this team completely. It's hard to think that when we beat Bristol City 2-1, we were in 6th place. We're now 3 points, I think it's 3 or 4 points off bottom 3. And this is poor. And this goes down to manager. I can't defend him now. You cannot defend him now because right now it's a result business and he's not getting them. We have conceded 15 goals now. 2 against Middlesbrough, 3 against QPR, 3 against Birmingham, 4 against Norwich today. And it could have been 6 or 7 today. And that first half, we were fine. First half, fantastic, great. But this just shows there's something not right in his tactics or what's happening. I'll say he got a very difficult job. I'd say that definitely. I defend that the job he's got is very difficult with what he can do and what he can't do. But there was no change. When that second goal went in, there was no change by him. It's like he just wasn't going to do anything. I'm never one of these manager in, manager out kind of people. But if he doesn't get this sorted, he's going to have the situation where he's going to go. I don't know how DC can actually look at this and not realise and go, this is not where we need to be. And realise there's something wrong here. And it's a problem. It's a very, very big problem. Defensively, we look all over the place like no one knows what they're doing. And we're going to have to come and figure out how to get around this. One of the other things you've got as well is that we have Sheffield United next game. We could get absolutely battered. We got battered by Norwich. And bear in mind, Norwich has not won a away game in 10 years in November. They've got it now. We need to improve and we need to improve fast or we're going to have problems. Now, a lot of people said when we got into that 6th place, we were lucky to be there. We were lucky we hadn't been hammered a couple of times. And now it's starting to show. People are seeing the cracks in us and they are exploiting them big style. Something needs to change. We are extremely poor and we have no attacking stuff at the minute. Defensively, we look all over the place and something needs to change. It's a 4-0 loss to Norwich, who are now top of the league. So let's see what we do against United, but that's going to be a tough game. I think we could get battered in that if we're not careful. Absolute shambolic second half, that. And we keep doing this. We can't string one game of football together. 2 halves. We either do a really good first half and a shit second half, or we do a really shit first half and a great second half. We can't put 2 45 minutes together and it's coming to become a problem now. So we really need to step up, get some words said. If this whole situation with Hutchinson and Westwood, maybe you need to bite the bullet and just start playing them. And swallow with pride. Because right now, at the back, we are shambolic. So it's 4-0 loss to Norwich, and yeah, it's just not a great day.
Don't forget to go to outtalk.co.uk after this video.